That Hey, spiritual knowledge, how you doing? And I don't come quite less now. It is just that last 2 days I was busy with my family because when we come to the hometown, my parents come here, we have some plans, we keep going here and there. That's the reason. Probably by 13th of January, you will see me constantly coming live, right? We just had some family plans, nothing else. My parents had come to my sasural kinda fool. That's why I wasn't live. And we were at the farm. Like at the farmhouse, I mean. So another reason why I was not live, but I am doing only these things, like like I'm just doing tarot reading full time. So obviously, that's why I said that I would be pleased to read because I know I haven't come live, and that has impacted me financially as well, honestly. Right? So that's why I said Pratishtha and Sunita, I will answer your questions once done with spiritual knowledge question. Okay. Okay. General energies for January for spiritual knowledge. I missed you guys. Okay, so general energies for January seem to be very average. Okay, not bad, not good. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. So I feel like you're being asked to focus on having great communication with people around you, first thing. Secondly, with the Queen of Swords energy, I feel like you're being asked to be very direct and upfront with whatever you do. Because I see that you are going to have to set some boundaries when it comes to people surrounding you and your situation. I also see that there is a strong need for you to be very clear minded, be very, very optimistic, have a sense of perspective towards looking at certain things, not like sabki sunte raho, but अपनी करते रहो first thing. Secondly, you're also being asked to introspect yourself, contemplate the things that are going on in your life, have a sense of inner peace or guidance, because I see that if you be very conscious and if you analyze your every action or every move, it's going to work out in amazing ways for you. But if you don't, then it's going to cause troubles, right? With the Two of Wands, I also feel like there's something about decision making and travel plans that needs to be addressed. So you are being asked to be very good at decision making. You are being asked to make some travel plans, take that adventurous trip, or also maybe meet a friend who's been asking to meet you since a while now, right? So that is one thing. But the overall message is the January month is going to be filled where you set clear boundaries with people around you. Secondly, you analyze and contemplate, and you're going to go within. You're not going to be loud about everything that's going on, but you're going to go within. You're going to see what works for you, and you're going to slowly make those moves without shouting to the world or screaming out loud to the world about your plans. And that's going to be like a good thing for you. And yes, you may feel a little indecisive when it comes to decision making and planning, but I feel slowly and steadily by the end of the month, you will start feeling more better. Keep communication with the people around you very, very clear. That's it. Okay? Because there, otherwise, there will be misunderstandings. You want to say something, someone else assumes something else, right? That's why. All right. Let's do a second one. When will I might start seeing positive changes in work, academics, and in my personal life, relations, and all? Okay, I don't do Sunita. There is no point in spamming, dear. Like, why are you spamming? When I said I will read only once I'm done with the paid reading, why are you posting your question for the second time? Like, what's making you post your question for the second time? Is it really required? Okay, let's see. I don't like to repeat myself, guys. Please adhere to the rules. When I say post your question only once, please post it only once. It's not necessary to post it twice. Okay, so spiritual knowledge, as you know, I don't do timeline readings, but I still have started doing those, and sometimes it's working out for people. The other day, I got a call from one of my long distance friend, and she said that, "Hey, I remembered you," and I was so sure that she did not remember me. She had some work because, of course, since now I am a psychic and intuitive, I pick on people's energy very cool. मतलब क्या बोलते हैं, very much on point, right? Like when people say that, hey, I just thought of you and I called you, I know that you didn't think of me and that's why you called. I know that you have some work and you will speak about it at the end of the call. So as expected, 10-15 minutes I wasted. Then I decided that maybe she's actually just beating around the bush and let me get to the end of the call. And here she goes that, hey, you had told this once upon a time and it actually turned out to be true, and so happened, and you had read for this person and actually that happened, and you read for the other female and they are like this, the guy is also exactly the same. I'm like, okay, this is something that you could have honestly told me on a call, that you know what happened, I'm sorry I did not call just to check on you because I literally couldn't get time or I forgot, and that's fine. I'm not a person who will say how did you not remember me, right? But I actually had a thought about you today because I got to know something that you told once upon a time came true, right? Get to the point. Even I will feel better about you being honest, and I will also feel better that you're not just saying for the sake of saying that I remembered you and after your wedding I did not speak with you and so I called. BS. I don't like keeping such friends anymore. I mean, please leave my life. There is a lot of clutter. Leave my life. I'll be happy without you, right? Anyways, I just said it for a reason. Maybe you also need to hear that. क्वेश्चन आप पूछ लेना, जवाब मैं बाद में दूंगी पेड रीडिंग के बाद. ओके गुंजन, फाइन. और एक ही बार पोस्ट करना. बार बार पोस्ट करोगे तो वो जवाब भी नहीं मिलेगा, ठीक है? ये एक शॉर्ट रीडिंग होने के बाद मैं सुनीता और एक सुनीता ने दूसरी बार पोस्ट किया है, बट एनीवेज प्रतिष्ठा और आपका जवाब दे दूंगी आफ्टर द पेड रीडिंग. ओके. Oh, nice. Really? That's good. Spiritual knowledge. Okay, coming back to your question. चावल भी बना लो फिर. दाल बन रही है तो चावल भी बना लो, गुंजन जी. Anyways, okay. So, coming to your reading, you will see positive changes in your work and academics when you least expect it. You know, because I yes, Iman, आपका भी तभी करूँगी. Because Seeking of Wands talks about, uh, like what do you say, instant changes. It is like, and I'm not saying it because I don't want to give a timeline. Okay, sometimes when you read for people and you say that the timeline is not actually fixed and it is like not very like sometimes it is instant or sometimes it is unexpected, it will come at a time when you least expect it. People feel like, oh, maybe she's not good at giving timeline readings and that's why she's no, 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 no. There are cards that talk about instant changes or unexpected changes. That was for people who are doubting, not for you, spiritual knowledge. Okay. Yeah. So with the King of Wands, I feel like there's going to be a instant change. It's not when you least expect it, but suddenly hoga. Like abhi, you just focus on uh putting the hard work, because I feel that's going to be worth it. Okay. Secondly, after 10 days you will start seeing a lot of positivity when it comes to your overall life, whatever you asked about, personal, professional, whatever, right? You will find yourself in that stage where you are developing your skills, you are being very very diligent, you are focused on manifesting things in your life, you're focused on getting a lot of financial opportunities and growing, and that's going to be one of the best things that you start feeling at the initial stages. Yes, you may feel a little overburdened. You may feel like there's a lot of hard work to put in. I'm not sure if at your workplace you're feeling a lot overburdened and there is a lot of work that's coming in between, or you have some politics going on, because you see this card literally, right? Someone feels like overburdened, and this is for you. So I feel you may feel overburdened after 10 days, but you will also see that positive change where you see your finances getting intact. You see you're being more passionate. You see you're being focused on goals. You see you're being focused on overcoming a lot of challenges. You will find yourself in that stage where you are very, very, very career focused. At the same time, you will see that you're being very committed to yourself. It's not going to be a time where you are like, uh okay, let me go with it. No, it's going to be a time that you are on point. You are like, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that, let me set a timetable, and you will be on track. Because you see, there's something about societal norms and rules coming here in between, but I also feel like you're going to feel like you're becoming more wise day by day. You just have that wisdom. Just like I gave an example that when someone says, hi, I thought of you, how are you? No, 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 I get it that you didn't call me because you thought of me because you have some work, right? And that's okay. Some people can just have work relationships, and I'm okay with that now. But this is what I'm trying to tell you, that you may have such instances where you will feel like you have got that wisdom. You know that this person is speaking the truth. He means what he means, or she means what he means, or they don't, right? Which is going to be a first positive change. Second positive change, yes, you will feel a little overburdened with a lot of work and maybe backlogs, like you're saying, but you will still get there. That positivity will be there in your heart. You will feel exhausted, but the next day morning, you will wake up with a smile on your face. Third thing, your finances will start getting more better. And the last thing is, yes, keep being passionate, because I feel career wise, you will do wonders in coming days. Okay, spiritual knowledge. I hope that helps. Alrighty. Okay, cool. Take care, guys. Just give me some time when you send for a payment, all right? Because I be downstairs and our room is upstairs. So I have to climb the stairs. And till a person like me climbs the stairs, it will take some while for me to just take a long breath and then start with the reading. Okay, a minute or two, so please be patient in case you send for a payment. Okay, but we will do your reading right away. So guys, everyone who's joined, thank you so much. Sunita, Pratishtha, Iman, I'll start answering your questions in the chat. And of course, paid readings get priority. So once you send up for a payment, I will do your readings on camera. Till then, the camera will be off. Take care, all of you. I hope this year is going great, and I wish you all a very happy new year. Sorry for not being very active. I have been busy with my personal things in life, just getting settled with the new family and stuff, because I got recently married. So I hope you all understand. But again, thank you to each and everyone who's been taking paid readings. A big shout out to you, Spiritual Knowledge. Thank you so much. In the initial days of the month itself, you are helping me feel a lot better. Okay, so thank you so much. And this is the only thing that I'm doing right now, guys. So every penny means a lot. Short reading, detailed reading, whatever, right? Lots of love, and thank you, Ayman. I'm a very expressive person, so my expressions will blow your mind for sure. Anyways, thank you, Ayman, for the compliment. Wait for me to respond to everyone in the chat. Free readings will be in the chat. Yes or no question. Mention your like number. And paid readings will be on the camera once I receive your payment. Bye, guys. Hey, spiritual knowledge. I hope you're able to hear me out. Okay, got it, spiritual knowledge. She's not ready for it. Fine. I understood because you are healing, right? So you will definitely feel like your mom also should heal and not be focused on, whatever is going on. Okay, so you want to know spirits suggestions for me in this situation. I want to work on myself, but we'll stop. All right, not a problem. All right, guys, I shuffle only once, no matter what. Like second time, that it's not going to be a thing because yes or no readings are supposed to be taken in a way that the current energy is in, right? Today you may get yes, tomorrow you may get no, but you should tally how many yes and how many no's you get, and that's how you come to a conclusion, right? So let's see what is spirit suggestion for you, spiritual knowledge. I appreciate you being here, Mariam, but you cannot push me to a point where I will force myself to do a shuffle for anyone, right? I respect everyone, but I respect myself as well. So when I tell people that I won't shuffle for the second time until and unless you take a paid reading or wait for my next live, I mean it. You cannot request, you cannot do anything because it doesn't really work. For you, it is only one person requesting. For me, it is, I don't know, more than like 1,000 people here, right? So please never push me to. That shows that you don't trust me. That please shuffle once again and tell me what comes up because I'm really confused. 10 other people told me this. You going to 10 other people is first wrong. You should trust yourself more than any other tarot reader, right? So go to the people who help you find yourself, people who lose like make you feel lost and make you feel very dependent on them are not meant for your highest good, right? So stop going to every other tarot channel even if it's my channel. If you are able to relate, if it's helping you, be here. Otherwise it'll get very difficult for me to convince one particular person, that no, please read the description, please read the description and all that. And after that also you say that I have read the rules and blah blah blah, but I'm a new subscriber, so please shuffle once because all the other tarot readers told me this and you are saying this, so I'm curious. You're curious, do the payment, we'll get the clarity. Simple as that. Because I'm not a very business oriented person, or I don't just see this channel as a source of financial thing only. It is something that I love doing. Okay, I don't do this only for marketing purposes. This is not a business for me. A lot of tarot readers out there treat their YouTube channels as business, and that is good for them, it works for them. For me, it is my heart and soul, right? This is my family. So I expect you to understand me as much as I try understanding you guys, right? And you always know, for a yes or no question you're asking me to shuffle again. Like what? I will come live again tomorrow, right? You can ask your question tomorrow again. I don't know, sometimes it just feels crazy. Anyways, guys, I'm not a person who gets angry usually, right? I'm a person who's very light-hearted and likes being light-hearted like a Sagittarius. I like to maintain the vibe. But one or two people who come and try and create that environment, please shuffle once. I'm confused. You're confused. You pay and get clarity. You cannot pay, that's totally fine. You come tomorrow for a free session. But don't push my buttons because once you push them, you never know what's coming right back at you, right? Anyways, okay, so that being said, that was general, not just for you, Mariam, okay? And I had to put you in timeout because when people really don't understand, I lose my patience. So you can come back tomorrow. I will welcome you with a smile on my face. But for now, I'm sorry, I had to put you on timeout. Anyways, sorry, spiritual knowledge, for that lamba chauda bhashan. Now I'm just going to get back to your reading. Thanks for your donation. Firstly, before I had my dinner, you sent a donation, so I can just go there. Thank you, NSF, for saying, that you trust me amongst those few. I really appreciate that. Okay, so spiritual knowledge. I just feel like spirit is guiding you right now to focus on the clarity that you seek for your new beginning, right? Focus on your mental health, focus on new beginnings for you. You cannot be fighting a battle for anyone else, may it be a family member, may it be anyone else, right? You have to fight your own battles. I understand when it's our mother or our parents, we feel more attached. We just cannot let it go because we want them to heal as much as we are trying to heal, right? But their soul's journey and their purpose is totally different than what our purpose in life is, right? So you can just do your part by helping your mother, but spirit guides are also telling you that you should try and seek help from different people of her age who can help her understand, because you trying to make her understand, see, for our parents will always be a child no matter the age, right? Even if I'm 60 someday, my mom is what, 80, 85, still she will look at me like a newborn baby only, right? So we telling them something, yes, some parents definitely understand, but most of them will get it if one of their friend tells them the same thing, right? So you try and not force someone, but maybe you find that one particular auntie that is very cool and chill, and you see her doing well in her life and she wishes well for your mother and is a good friend of your mother, right? Maybe try making them meet quite often. Try speaking good about that auntie with your mother so that your mother feels like, oh wow, my daughter is very fond of her. And when you are actually appreciating someone that your parents know and they also like them, your parents just be like, wow, they be on cloud nine. They be ready to listen, they be ready to receive, they be ready to also understand, right? So this is an indirect way of getting what you want. Directly telling her you have to heal, you have to move on because I got to know this, that's why this is happening, won't make sense, right? So that is one thing. Secondly, focus on your new beginning, because when you heal the people around you naturally. Like now you figured that this is the problem, but you wouldn't figure this out before if you did not work on yourself, right? You are able to figure it out now because you are able to see that thing in other person that you went through, correct? Or maybe that you saw an experience or you learned about it from somewhere, correct? So that is when you are able to figure that particular issue. So do the same thing, focus on your own journey, as in how you heal. She's your mother, she's connected to you like this soul bond. As you heal, your mother will also heal naturally, and all you can do is pray for her, manifest, do whatever is possible on your end. But telling her what to do things at this particular time will not help. Secondly, seek help from someone known and someone she likes. Thirdly, again, don't go to her with confused mindset, okay? And again, don't show her that you're being overburdened, because I see that confusing mindset. Maybe you will tell her that, hey, you know what, you should be doing this, and the next day something happens in your life, you're having a tough time. Your mother might actually use it against you and come and say something like, hey, you know what, you told me this, but see, you're only not able to do it, haha. That typical Indian mentality at times, right? I'm not saying our parents are bad, but sometimes they just say it in the what do you say? What is that switch of moment? Spark of the moment, right? So why? They will put you down. They'll be like, oh, you understand, we are your parents, don't teach us, right? That's the mentality, right? So deal it with in a way that I told you, and I hope it will help. All right. Spiritual knowledge. Fine. That's something that I had for you. Sorry for the initial venting out thing, but I feel sometimes I need to make myself clear, because over the chat, otherwise, people just don't listen. right? Anyways, guys, I'm all good. I just need to tell you what I feel like. I cannot stop myself. I try being real on this channel. You see all the sides that I have: happy, fun, sometimes I cry as well, and sometimes I went out. Okay, so all of those things you will have to go through with me as I go through all of the seasons that you have: love season, marriage season, breakup season, all of the seasons, right? Okay. Anyways, I'm going to keep my camera off, guys. And once done with the dinner, I will get started with the paid readings. I'm just taking a dinner break of 15 minutes, okay? And then I will get started. Thank you so much, Spiritual Knowledge. Okay, guys, see ya. Hey Flores, how are you doing? Thank you so much for your um donation. I was just getting upstairs because I was just sitting downstairs with my family. So I took a minute there, but I hope that's all right. Yes, I am well. It's just pretty cold here, so I have my cap on, nothing else. I talked to Carlo. It was spontaneous. Cool, cool. That's cool. Let's see. Okay. As I see, just as King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, let me just take all the cards out. Five of Cups, the Hierophant, okay, World, Four of Swords, Moon. Well. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so you have 4, 4, and 5, 5 in the reading. Bottom of the deck is the full energy. 1 second. Okay. So as I see here, Flores, see here out of the 9 cards, you have, I would say, one, two, two cards are maybe, all right, and one, two, three cards are no. Okay, out of the 9 cards, so 4 cards are yes. So I would say that's an average reading in the first place. Now secondly, coming to how he thought about the short conversation you had, for some reason I don't know what was the conversation about, but this person feels like he got karma for not treating you well, or maybe just not being nice to you, not literally like not treating you well, but not being nice to you. He had that moment where that he shouldn't have treated you the way he did. After the conversation, he felt quite lighthearted. Now, that is what I am picking up on. He said sorry. See, maybe because he was not ready to say it out loud all by himself. And just because you guys had a conversation, it gave him a push to kind of feel a lot better. He got into a comfort space where he was able to actually confess and say sorry, right? Secondly, I also feel like there are many options or many people that are in his life or on his mind right now. Now, these options need not necessarily be love interests. These could be things related to career. These could be things related to anything that needs attention, right? Whatever. Apart from you, whatever is his priority, it could be that. So, he felt like maybe while he was just running behind all of these things, he left you way too behind, right? And maybe he did not actually uh, take a moment to make the effort to make you feel like you were one amongst those priorities, right? And bear with me, I'm a little slow today with the reading because that is how I am being guided to read. I am not pretty fast. I hope that's all right. Then I also see that there is a sense of regret, guilt, a lot of disappointment that he is having when it comes to the connection with you. He couldn't see you in the face, right? He couldn't, like, literally look into your eyes. Maybe he did, but it was not the way he would normally, like he a person, when they know they have done something wrong, they just can't look into your eyes, right? So I feel like he had that sense of feeling. At the same time, um Yes, exactly. Nervous is the word. I don't know why I was not getting that in my mind. Center of the reading is the card of marriage commitment, right? Well, that makes sense because Hierophant talks all about not just marriage and commitment, but it is something related to the social norms, right? Having peer pressure, having a lot of stress when it comes to society, right? So he was being reminded that maybe it's high time that he takes charge of his own life and makes it better by not just keeping on wondering around what can happen in the connection, but actually take actions. He seemed to also want to talk to you more with the world card. I'm not sure if he will still talk though, but with the world energy, I see that he wants to keep in touch with you because you remind him of himself. And there are a very few people that remind us about ourselves, right? Like, you just try and mingle with a group when you are in the group, but there are only few best friends that make you feel like you can be yourself around them. So he gets that vibe from you, and he was being reminded of that. Then he definitely went home with a lot of analysis on his mind, with a lot of things related to ifs, don'ts, how and but and why, all of these questions, right? Like, what if I wouldn't have done this? What if she would be like this? What if, right? And if she wouldn't do this, then we would be in a better place. Something of that sort, right? He was all cluttered in his mind with all of those questions as soon as he went back home, and he got a vibe that maybe you are also keeping things from him, but it is not because of what you did, but it is because of what he uh, did, right? It's like he knows that maybe she's not opening up to me right now because I didn't make her feel that comfortable. So there are parts of her life that I don't know yet. That is because I did not give her that space to come and talk to me. So, what is it about her that I still don't know? That kind of a curiosity he definitely had. And of course, when he did see you, again, there was a tin 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 a bell in his heart that went out loud like crazy, because he felt like he cannot see you with anyone else. And just a short conversation, but so many things that he went through. So it feels like he is just faking it, right? Like on the outside, he's trying to act a little better, but on the inside, he is quite nervous. He's going a little crazy. He has a lot of feelings for you, and he has a lot of regret, guilt, disappointment. Sorry is just a word, but he's been through a lot more than that, right? Yeah, he didn't open up when he asked me a lot of questions. See, exactly. That's how it is. Yes, I thought he was faking about what he was saying. Yeah, I mean, yes, he did. Sometimes people just can't accept that, hey, you know what? I actually have a lot of feelings for her and I messed up. Maybe I'm going to take my BS on track, right? But no, some people just like to play along, and that's what he did. All right, let's go to your second question. Bear with me if there's any background noise. I'm just home and there are a lot of people. I'm still in my room with the doors closed, but I just hope it doesn't create any kind of disturbance for you. Okay, let's see if he will reach out to have a serious talk. Okay, King of Wands, Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, World, Page of Wands, Six of Cups. Yeah, he will reach out, I feel, because I do see 6 months, but I am not going to tell you that it could be that. I also see 2 weeks. I didn't notice it before. Sorry. Wow, many major arcanas and Hierophant and Justice. My God, this guy, like I didn't explain the first card. I'm sorry, Justice. In the first question that you asked, your first card was the Justice, right? And I feel like he is getting karma right now, and he was called uh to experience what he's experiencing, because that is like a sign from the universe that he's getting, that you know what, if you keep running away from the person, that you have some unsaid things, or whatever, like unsaid whatever with you, then universe will force you into that situation where you face that particular person, right? And that is what might have happened. That was completion for the first question. But starting with your second question, if you will reach out, yes, out of the nine cards, you have like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, seven yes cards and two maybe. Overall, a very positive reading, right? I see that yes, he will reach out because he seems to be very, very highly attracted to you. At the same time, is very passionate about the way you live your life. At the same time, he's more happy about how things are around when you are with him. Secondly, yes, he will be a little emotionally blocked, because I feel if that's the pattern he's had for over a period of time, suddenly expecting a change from him would not actually take place. So expect that he will not be really emotionally very available to talk. Thirdly, I feel that he will see you as someone, or he already sees you as someone who's very grounded, who's very self sufficient, at the same time very, very financially stable. So make sure that you don't stop whatever you're doing right now just with the hope that he's going to come back, and maybe you wait, right? It's not a reading for you to wait because he's going to reach out. It's a reading for you to keep going. Only then he will reach out. Getting my point, right? I hope I made my point there, because I say some things at times that don't make sense to the other person and only to me. So make sure you're not kind of losing that track that you have currently going on in your life. Make sure you keep pushing yourself no matter what happens, right? And especially your career, stay very goal oriented, because if you do that, he will come close to you. That's like I tell people, spread love so that it comes back to you. For you, it's like you focus on your career so that your love will come back to you. There are cases like that. I mean, I'm a big example of that. I started focusing on my career. You have no idea how things aligned for me in my life. Once upon a time, now I'm married happily. Okay. So that's how it is. Okay. With the world card, I'm also seeing that again, second time the world card in the reading, he will reach out. That is one major card that talks about digital communication, or communication, because you may be like two worlds apart but you still are connected, in short, right? So he will talk, and most of it could be with some likes or comments over social media or through a mutual friend. It will start like that before a direct full-fledged communication, right? Or it will start via someone who's a known person. I also see that you got to be very lighthearted when the communication begins. You cannot be very serious because he will run away again. That's a pointer for you. And Six of Cups, he's already reminiscing about the times that you guys spent together. He is just missing you. He is just feeling like, oh my God, I want her in my life no matter what happens. All of those vibes are definitely there. With the Page of Cups, I feel like, yes, try and be as lighthearted, at the same time a little bit of a dreamy vibe that you give him, right? Don't be very clear with your approach. Like, I know you are very clear and very self-sufficient, I've said that, but at the same time be a little dream girl kind of a thing, right? You should have a little bit of fantasy in your life, right? You be lighthearted with him, but at the same time have talks that include him. If you see him in the future, have some kind of a talk that, you know what, Carlo, someday I would just want to see how we look when we grow old. Here, you are not forcefully talking about a relationship or getting married and growing old together, but it is just something like you are actually considering him in the future. That's a slight hint to him that, wow, she just said that she wants to see how we look when we grow old, right? Maybe you just take a picture and you have some kind of a filter on Snapchat or TikTok, whatever app you use, and you'll be like, hey, you know what? I was just wondering, and you have a laugh about it. Now that's a laugh for you, but for him, it will give a pointer that, oh, wow, she actually thought about me in the future. That's really cool, right? This is how you initiate the conversation. Not like, hey, Carlo, are you thinking of being with me in the future? Or, oh, he'll run away because he is not good with stress handling or any kind of pressure. Okay. He will eventually tackle maybe with a beautiful woman like you in his life, but for now, he's not. With the Hierophant and Justice being your last cards, yes, I see still marriage, commitment, and a lot of love, and you getting a major support from someone elderly. I don't know who's that person. It's just intuitive. I don't see it in the cards. You will get that support from Divine. Divine is already with you because, again, karma is a bitch, and he's getting it already, right? And look at these cards. When you look at them from afar, they look quite similar, right? You cannot make the difference until I actually show you them, right? Show you these cards anyways. So that was it for you. He will reach out, okay, but you keep going. In short, that's the message. 1 to 2 weeks also is the timeline that I'm getting. Mental clarity, new beginning at the bottom of the reading. Let's get to your third question, then I will do a short read for Ojaswini. Sorry, Ojaswini, I just read your message now. Like, I always go in sequence no matter what, and you will always hear the message when you're meant to. So just relax, even if you're nervous, I understand. I always go in sequence as in how I get the payment, all right? Just one more question for Flores, and we can get started with yours. Flores, is your third question ready? I would like to ask how the meetup with his mom will be like. She asked to meet. Wow, she keeps asking you to meet. What's up with her? Wow. Did the card just fall down, or I felt like someone tapped on my thigh? I don't know, Flores, what is the meaning of that? But if you feel like, just chat GPT or uh, Google better. ChatGPT these days acts very over smart. So, no offense, guys. That's just my opinion. Though I am the person who uses ChatGPT most of the time. Anyways, so just Google what is the meaning of you suddenly feeling a tap on your left thigh. What is the spiritual meaning? Otherwise, it will give you some horrific health related troubles. No, no, no. What is the spiritual meaning of feeling like someone tapped you on your left thigh? Read it for yourself, not for me, because I just felt that. Though, out of curiosity, I'll read it for myself as well. If I would know, I would tell you, but this is something new. And that happened while I was reading for you. So you should definitely look into that, okay, and see if anything relates. Especially because you asked about his mom. Is his mom the third party between you guys? And I'm so sorry because I feel intuitively that the kid is going to come and knock on the door. I heard the footsteps. See, there we go. So you're going to have some disturbance in the reading, okay? Um, but she'll be quiet. Once I tell her I'm working, she'll be quiet. Okay. Shh. Okay. 2 minutes. Okay. Done. Okay. She is like that. Very sweet girl. Her name is Lizelle. All right. So she is like, what to say, my husband's brother's daughter. So I don't know what to call exactly. My sister-in-law's daughter. Niece, exactly. I'm so bad with relations. That's my husband. She's my niece. I feel like I have grown old now. I have niece. Someday, maybe, by God's grace, I will have a child. Okay. So what I'm talking about right now is you and the meetup with his mom. Well, this woman, has she been a third party in your life, is my first question to you. I'm cross questioning for a reason so that I can give you enough clarity. And the second thing is, has she ever considered you or given you that vibe that she wants you to get back with Carlo, or maybe just get to know Carlo or whatever. Like if she's the person who wants you guys to keep going on, because I feel like starting and the end cards are pretty good, like Ace of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. It gives me a vibe that there is a new beginning, and she really has um like these feelings of you guys getting back together for some reason. Okay, because yes, she may be pretty direct at times and very straightforward. That might be a little hurtful for you, but I also feel like she could be one reason that you guys can actually come back together. So be good with her. Yes, at times she may hold back and not give you the clarity that you need, and that might make you feel like, oh no, why is she behaving like this now? That is confusing behavior. That's when you listen to your intuition. Okay, but she does not mean in any which way any harm to you. Yes, she's trying to manifest a happy marriage for you and Carlo for sure. But somewhere I also get third party vibes. Make sure that at times, even if she's the reason that you're getting back together, I don't know, I keep saying getting back together. I don't know if you guys were together in the first place, but I keep saying that. So just take it if it is relatable. Okay, and don't let her be that reason to get in between you guys. Okay, because until she is trying to patch you guys up, it's really a good thing, but she shouldn't be a part of the relationship like a third wheel in the future. One advice, you can trust her as of now. Her intentions are good. She sees you as a very good person or a perfect match for her son. I'm also seeing a good financial stability. I don't know if this woman is really rich or something of that sort, but you may get good financial um, stability in case you are with her. Don't go and tell her this, but this woman could actually be the reason that you become filthy rich someday. Maybe you get more readings from me that time, okay, in case you do. But have reciprocity in the connection. Don't overgive. Just because I spoke everything good about her doesn't mean you go and pour into her and overgive yourself and feel empty, because otherwise it's not going to work out. Okay, but yes, in short, you can trust her and the meetup will be good. Make sure you are also very direct in communication and not holding back, and understand the fact that she may be at times a little, oh god, that was the kid, not me. And make sure that at times she may be very direct with her language, and that might little hurt you. Try and let go if possible, until and unless it's not very extreme. Okay, but I see that she's wanting to be a very good friend of yours. The movement is slow. The energy doesn't seem to be very very happening between you guys as of now. Movement is slow, but it is definitely stable. So I see that it's going to help you a lot in the future for sure. Okay, so see if you can be good with her. In short, that's all I wanted to say. All right, Flores. Sorry for the last moment troubles. It happens when the kid is at home. But, anyways, I hope that helps you. Lots of love. Take care. And I shall see you around. And Ojaswini, are you here? You can reply on WhatsApp uh, if you are here, and I'll start with your reading. Um, you're welcome, Flores. You made my day. Actually, you made my new year because I've not been pretty much live since I'm spending some time with my family. Another week, and I'll be back on my routine. You will see me coming live quite often. But amidst this, any paid reading really is helping me feel a lot motivated. So thanks for that, and a very happy new year to you, Flores. Take care, and I shall see you around. Keep me posted. Oh, just Sweeney, are you here? Okay, let's see what are this person's current feelings for you. Thank you, Flores. Take care. Bye bye. Okay. So as I see right now, uh, Kushagra's current feelings for you. Oh, just Winnie. I just feel like right now you guys are in separation with each other. I'm not sure if that's the case because I read for people. At times I remember their readings, but at times I forget. So bear with me. But I see that this person's current feelings for you are where he feels very attracted and drawn to you. He likes your vibe. He feels very, very inspired towards you. He feels a lot passionate about the relationship he shares with you. No matter if you guys are talking or not, that's not really the problem. But I see that he could be a little defensive right now, or you may come across as a person who's very defensive, and he may at times feel like, oh no, maybe I shouldn't talk with her because she already has her answers ready and she's pretty defensive. So I am not going to talk right now. And he's also confused about your behavior, or maybe it's like he's juggling. He wants to go ahead, but he just cannot, or he just wants to be with you, but he does not know why he's not able to. There is some kind of a pattern in the relationship that you guys have that you guys are not able to break. So there is in and out energy, on and off behavior, right? Hot and cold behavior that I see here. So overall, I feel that passion and the spark in the connection is definitely there. The feelings are there, but he just feels like it will not work out right now because either of you guys might be defensive or not very good at decision making, and might be falling into the same patterns again and again. So right now there is a period of separation between you guys. There could be conflicts, disagreements, and a sense of competitiveness or defeat that you guys may experience. That's why the divine has bought in the separation period as of now, so that you guys can evolve on your own paths. 11 11, as I said that, right? So do that, keep doing you. Don't be all about him. Don't be nervous. Take time to feel better about what you are doing in your life. As you align with yourself, he will align with himself, and that's how you guys can be together. Okay, but overall, it seems to be a pretty good reading. Nothing to worry about, or no negative or toxic intentions seen here. Okay, I hope that helps. Lots of love. Take care, and I shall see you around. Make a wish, guys. 11 11. All right. I hope that helps. Take care, lots of love, and I shall see you around. I guess you are a little behind of the YouTube stream, and that's why you're responding a little late on WhatsApp saying, yes, I'm here, but that's all right. I did your reading already and I completed it. So take care, Lovey, and thank you once again for your donation. Bye bye. Guys, I'm keeping my camera off only in case I receive a payment. That's when I will turn my camera on and do the readings. Okay. Till then, bye bye.